Dear friends, whenever we discuss history, the term ancient Egypt always comes up first. Egypt is full of such secrets, which is beyond what you and I can possibly imagine. In today's video, we will discuss some of the most puzzling things discovered in Egypt. So let's begin today's video.
There are numerous historical books in existence, but there are not many that were written in ancient Egypt. Therefore, historians don't know very much about them. The book you are looking at is titled Book of Death. This book was reportedly found many years ago close to the pyramids. In this book, there were several mantras. Ancient Egyptian pharaohs used numerous mantras, which they would record in this book. They believed that by repeating these mantras, they would be immune to illnesses and safe from any harm.
They tried to use these mantras to heal any sick family members, but only priests were able to recite them. Additionally, this book offers comprehensive information about the death of numerous pharaohs. Because of this, it is known as the Book of Death. Not only that, but it was also detailed in this book what mantras were recited over a mummified deceased. It is a priceless work on Egyptian history because it contains a wealth of knowledge about the people.
You have probably all seen plenty of the mummies, sculptures, and other artifacts discovered in Egypt. The majority of these mummies are human-sized. But have you ever seen little statues? Egyptian researchers found the tiny statues you are watching in 2018. These statues were inside a tomb. They range in length from 25 to 30 centimeters. These tiny statues had artwork on the back and came in a variety of colors. They also had a really odd appearance.
Even stranger, the miniatures were created using not just one kind of material but 4 different kinds, including clay, metal, and stone. However, it is unclear why these materials were used to create the figures. According to study, these statues were created to serve their king after death and prevent any issues for the king in their grave. According to them, within the tomb, these sculptures served as the pharaoh's servants after being placed in a casket and buried with the body. Regardless, this theory is utterly ridiculous.
Nefertiti, a queen of ancient Egypt, is shown in the statue you are currently looking at. Egypt was ruled by this queen approximately 2500 years ago. This statue was found in Egypt many years ago. When the statue was first discovered, the archaeologists were unsure of its owner. However, after extensive research, it was discovered that the statue truly belongs to a queen who died in a very mysterious manner. She was found dead within her palace one day in 1300 BC. Nobody knows how the queen passed away. She didn't appear to have killed herself or been murdered either. Even more shocking is the fact that she was buried in a very mysterious way. No one in that time knew the exact date and location of their queen's burial.
The only thing that archaeologists currently know about this queen is this statue. You won't believe it, but the statue of this queen is much more mysterious now than when it was first discovered. However, archaeologists believe that this statue is aging similarly to a human. Even her face is starting to wrinkle. It was even more astonishing on the inside, which is why it was opened for further investigation of this puzzling sculpture. It contained a strange skull that appeared to be very real. What happened to this queen and what is the significance of her statue? Nobody knows this.
The board you are seeing resembles an antique chess or Ludo board. In reality though, ancient Egyptians were the one who used this board. This board is approximately 5,000 years old and was found during Egyptian excavations. Archaeologists claim that the ancient Egyptians utilized this unusual board to communicate with their deceased. The Senate was another name for this board. It used to be a rectangular shaped gaming board on which numerous blocks were built. In addition to it, there were stones that were shaped like animals and other things. And some of these blocks also had pictures on them.
In order to play this game, people would read the writing on the stones and move them from one block to another. They reach from one corner of the board to the other by doing this carefully. Thus, in this view, the deceased would begin communicating with them. Although the authenticity of this claim is unknown, the game of death is certainly remarkable.
A group of archaeologists discovered something really strange in Egypt in 1996 while conducting excavations. There were more than 155 Egyptian mummies buried. By the way, mummies are often found in Egypt, but the ones they discovered were completely abnormal. First off, the mummies were so well preserved that they were still in great condition after 2000 years.
The second and most unexpected fact was that 65 of them had platinum masks over their faces. These masks were crafted entirely of gold. However, what's surprising is that, except from these 60 corpses, every other mummy was preserved inside the cloth and seemed completely normal. How and why were these golden mummies mummified? But this discovery is undoubtedly highly strange.
Friends, in the year 2020, a group of archaeologists conducting excavation in Egypt made a remarkable discovery that shocked the entire globe. The statue that you are looking at is from the same Egypt as the one that was found in the old city. It had a fractured nose when it was first found by archaeologists, but as they dug deeper, they discovered that the noses of every idol they had found there were cracked. The discovery of this scene shocked the archaeologists.
But after further investigation, it was discovered that the residents of this city believed that these idols could breathe and move automatically from one location to another. As a result, when a thief entered a house to steal, he would break the nose of every idol there for fear of being caught. This would prevent the idol from breathing and cause it to die, which would then make it easier from him to take the items. The point is, there were dozens of statues in this location. Perhaps it will be a symmetry of these statues.
We hope you enjoyed today's video.
That's it for today.
Bye for now.